Hi, I'm Etty, your wine curator here at Plonk Wine Club, and I'm very excited to tell you about some very cool selections we have chosen for you for your January shipments. Now, this upcoming month, we're featuring California and Portugal. So I'll start with some of my favorite bottlings from California. So on the red side, we have an awesome bottle from the producer, The Fabulist. Now, they're based in Paso Robles in the Central Coast, and we featured a couple of of their wines in the past, and I'm very excited to feature their Cabernet Sauvignon bottling. Now, this wine is based on about 85% Cab with some other Bordeaux varietals blended in. And what I really love about this wine is that it has this really, really bright acidity, which keeps the wine very fresh. Now, Cabernet can be, sort of somewhat heavy-handed, a little bit broad, dense, sometimes a little bit overripe, especially from Paso. But this wine really, really hits the mark. It has a perfect balancing act between fruit, oak, and acid, and I just absolutely love this. It's also a very floral expression of Cabernet, which is really cool and sort of atypical for this region. So you'll see a lot of really, really pretty floral aromas in this wine. And the next wine from California comes from the Susan Valley. It's made by Faith Armstrong, and the bottling is called the Farmstrong White Blend. It's a really beautiful, almost creamy, sort of broad wine, and it's based on three varietals: Grenache Blanc, Albarino, and Verdelho, which is actually a Portuguese grape that she grows here in California. And it's a really, really fabulous wine that strikes a great balance between that sort of rich, broad, ample appeal on the palate, and also has great acid to keep it really focused in the mouth. This wine is also quite floral, so we're kind of doing a nice pairing of florality with the red and the white. Now, moving on to our Portuguese selections this month, we're featuring a producer called Palato do Coa, which comes from the Douro region, one of Portugal's most famous and largest regions. We're featuring both of their red and their white bottlings. Both wines are blends, and the white bottling, the Branco, is based on three grapes: Viozinho, Rabigato, and Codega de Lourinho. Probably a grape that you must have not heard of. I hadn't either. It's a really cool, zippy, fresh, bright wine, a lot of sweet citrus fruit and pineapple. It's just a really, really great find from the Douro. And now on the red side, they also do blends with three varieties. This is Tinta Roriz and the Tourigas, which are typical indigenous grapes from the Douro region of Portugal: Touriga Nacional and Touriga Franca. And this wine is very mineral driven. It's sort of lean and very focused in the mouth, has beautiful blueberry and blackberry fruit. It's just a very, very cool discovery from this area. So hopefully you will enjoy these awesome wines we've selected for you for January, and we will see you next month.